Hey guys, it's Motion in Progress, and I'm here with a new video, but this time I'm gonna try out the Apex Legends tier list. So in this video, I'm gonna be testing out each and every one of these guns, and I'm gonna give you guys my personal opinions of the tier lists of where they ranked. Alright, so starting off with the G7. G7, pretty solid gun, not gonna lie. I would recommend it in ranked with a 2x scope. In my personal opinion, if you need a long range weapon or a mid range weapon, this is the gun to go to. So I think this gun, me personally, I think it should be an A tier. Now to the alternator. The alternator is a pretty solid weapon, not gonna lie. You usually find this weapon. It is very common and it does its job, you know. If you keep aiming, like if you have perfect aim, it does do its job. Not gonna lie, I usually use it with a 2x on bruiser. Not many people use it, but it's pretty solid with a 2x bruiser. I think the alternator is basically like a R301, but cut in half. You know, it's like the budget R301. You know, if you can't find an R301 or a flatline, this is like the budget, the way to go. You know, but honestly, sometimes it could be pretty slow. But if you hit all your shots and you hit fire, it's pretty decent, not gonna lie. Not my favorite weapon. I would choose many other different weapons. The thing is that there's so many other good weapons that I don't really try to use alternator or give it a chance, but if it's all I got, then I'll mainly use it. So I'll give the alternator I'll give it a C rank. I'll give it a C rank, you know. Ooh, my baby, the R9. I personally love how many skins the R9 has. First of all, when I first started playing the game, I thought it was a really hard gun to control. Not gonna lie, I usually prefer the R301, but sooner or later when I started getting better in Apex Legends, I think it was a pretty solid weapon. You know, you could always beam one person by just full clipping them. Except for Gibbies. I think if you have no attachments, I don't think you could like clip a full, like, I guess, kitted Gibby, like let's say purple armor, or no, let's say a red armor. I think they always come out one shot though. But I love this gun. Good for mid range, good for small range, good for long range as well. It is a really solid gun. Maybe because I use it most of the time, I am in love with this gun. Because of this, I'll give it an S rank. Alright, P2020, I fucking hate this gun. I honestly wish this gun did not exist. I don't know why battle royales always include pistols, but pretty dog water, not gonna lie. Has 12 bullets, doesn't really do much, has a lot of recoil as well. Personally hate it, but not gonna lie, even though I hate this gun, if you add some hammer points in this and you switch it up with an R9, if you have that combo, it is a really solid weapon, not gonna lie. I guess it's a 3-shot. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's literally a 3-shot. So even though this weapon is pretty dog water, what I would recommend for the devs, to be honest, is, you know how the triple take has like a choke and you could disable it. I wish you could like enable and disable the hammer points, you know, or just include hammer points in the P2020. Like, what's so wrong with including it? You know, it's already dog water without it, but now I need to find a hop up just so it can become better. Nah, I'm not gonna waste my time. There's so many other better pistols out here. So the P2020, I'll give it a D rank. You know, I personally hate this gun. I destroyed a full plat squad with this bad boy. I'm starting to love it, not gonna lie. Like, I rarely don't really use this gun. I love the skin, not gonna lie, but I rarely use this gun. Like, if I pick it up, I mean, there's so many different weapons I could choose, but I honestly have not given this gun that much love that it deserves. And I think many people in the community have also been using this, and I think many people in the community also think that this is a really good gun. I heard that it's a basic, like, it's a I guess a mini R9. Like, you know, I haven't used it. I don't even know the recoil pattern. I think this one's the bottom left, maybe, or bottom right. I don't know. But me personally, I'm starting to enjoy this gun like a bit more. Like, I think it is really underrated. So I'll give this gun a C tier as well. You know, it's just like the alternator. Like, you could one clip somebody with this, with the right attachments. You know, just pretty dog water with it. Next one, ooh, the flatline. when I first started playing Apex Legends, this was one of my favorite guns, mainly because I'll always pick up the AKs in Call of Duty, and it just sounded like an AK. I think it's called something else, like the flatline something, like I don't know, I forgot what it was called, but I don't know why I always thought this was like an AK, and I am in love with this gun. This gun, for what it is really good. The only problem for me is the strafe speed. If it had a faster strafe speed, this gun would literally be unstoppable. Unlike the R301, this gun has more bullets and could do more damage as well. The only problem is that the recoil pattern is pretty it goes left and right. So what I do is I strafe left and right in order to hit my shots. You know, every time I shoot somebody, I strafe left and right. But overall, it's a pretty solid gun. I have killed many people with these new ammo receiver. I love the ammo receiver. Back then when I was a noob, I hated this. I hated the ammo receiver. I thought it was probably the waste of time, but then again, I was a noob. But this gun is really good. I'll give this gun an A tier. Hemlock, my baby, my boo thing. It is really strong for a 3 burst and semi-automatic. It is really good in any range. If you don't have a G7 Scout in your way, this is the best alternative. Also, I've been using long range scopes with these. Like 3 times are really good with the Hemlock. You basically get no recoil in this bitch. This gun is really good. I would recommend it. Use it because it is broken. This gun is automatic S tier. Fuck with me, man. This is an S tier gun. So Spitfire, I'm not sure if this is the meme gun, but Spitfire, honestly, it is. I rarely pick it up. I rarely pick up the weapon, and I've seen people use it in comp. I tried to use it the other day in comp, and it didn't go well for me. But I've seen other like YouTubers use it, and in my personal opinion, this is like a noob-friendly gun. You know, like any LMG in any game is a noob-friendly gun. The main reason I hate this gun, me personally, is because every time I'm behind a corner, there's always the noob just spraying me down until I finally peek the corner or until he reaches me, and that's what I hate about it. Let's say I'm shooting up, I'll be in the corner and they'll just be waiting for me. They just would not stop shooting. But I think it's a pretty solid weapon. It's probably like the Flatline, has a high damage rate, has a high fire rate as well. Pretty good. I'll probably start using this in comp more often, but I know this gun is also underrated, so I'm not gonna sleep on it. I'll give this gun a B tier. We move on to the Wingman. The Wingman, honestly, it is a really fun gun, you know. Like, you guys have seen my clips. You guys have known me. I used to run R9 and Wingman all the time, and I honestly had so much fun with the Wingman. But me personally, I feel like it needs a slight buff. I guess slight buff in the fire rate, and also I guess just the magazine itself, because 5 bullets, you miss 1 bullet, you're basically fucked. Yeah, so honestly, ever since the 33 repeater came out, the Wingman just fucking nobody has been using the Wingman recently, man. And there's just so many better guns now, and honestly, in Season 7, probably the Wingman was one. It's pretty a fun gun, pretty common as well, but honestly, in this Season 8, I think it lowered the rank. But that's mainly because of the magazine, because it's just the five bullets it has. I make it 6 bullets at least, because I'm telling you, if you miss 1 or 2 shots, you're basically throwing, like ACU once said. So I'll give this gun a C tier. I'll give this gun a C tier because it could be better, but it's more like a fun gun, you know. Like, it looks smooth when you kill people. Sorry, Wingman. Yeah, I love you though. The 33 repeater. Alright, this gun has been a pain in my ass ever since this gun came out, but not gonna lie, it does have its benefits. This charge capacity of this gun is really good. If you hit a headshot, you get a 100 damage. If you hit another headshot, they're fucking dead. Alright, so imagine this with Rampart behind, and you just have like the amplifier, and this gun could do a lot of damage. Me personally, I think that this gun needs a slight buff, but the problem is, if you buff it up, if you increase the fire rate, it kind of becomes OP, you know. So I kind of understand this gun is like in the mid-range section, and I also understand that like some people love it, some people hate it, and me personally, I think I think it's a pretty solid weapon. The only problem is if you have an R9 and you're trying to switch your weapon to make a, I guess to kill off your enemy, like it's tough hip firing, you know. It's really slow, but it's really accurate. I'll give this gun a B tier. All right, you guys know I hate using snipers in this game. I guess I came from Call of Duty back in my day, and in Call of Duty, snipers one shot in this game, and going to Apex, just snipers don't do the same, you know. They don't like, yes, they almost one shot you, but it's got to be a two shot, you know. But me personally, I've been starting to use the triple tick, and the triple tick is a really solid weapon, not gonna lie. People use it as a shotgun, people use it as a sniper. It's very solid. I personally don't use the choke. I think it's pretty inaccurate. But then again, I don't really use snipers that much in this game. But I've been using this in competitive a couple times, and it's done me good. It hasn't done me dirty, you know. It is really solid close range and long range. Also, like, you don't need to be accurate. You gotta just hit it between like the middle section. You'll probably get a few hits. If you're fighting like people with a fatter hitboxes, you're most likely gonna get the hit on target. So the triple take, I probably think, is an A tier. The longbow. I heard people have mixed feelings about the longbow. I heard people love it. I heard people hate it. But I guess the only situation is the longbow does have its benefits, but you gotta really be hitting your shots. My only problem about this longbow is the switching weapons. Every time you switch weapons, it takes a long while, and it also has a slow ADS time, unlike other weapons. But I mean, you gotta hit your targets. I mean, it's a two-shot headshot, but like any other, I mean, there's other guns that could basically two-shot headshot. You got the 30-30 repeater competing with this gun. The 30-30 repeater is literally a mini longbow, just slightly better. The only difference is the longbow is literally a sniper. You could use more attachments on it. You have skull piercer on it, and skull piercer is actually pretty good. But like I said, like us console players, we are not as accurate as PC players. I'm sorry to admit it. We get outmatched, but let's say a console player tries to hit only headshots. We're also limited in frames as well, so I doubt that happens. I rarely see people use longbows in competitive as well. See more triple takes, so I'll give the longbow a D tier, me personally. I'm gonna piss off so many people in the comment section. Alright, charge rifle. Oh my god. Alright, I never really gave the charge rifle a chance. I thought it was pretty dumb. I think it's like, it looks dumb. I hate games that have like charged weapons, you know? Like, especially in battle royales, like you're trying to kill your enemy as fast as possible. But the charge rifle has stolen my heart. I have used it in competitive, and it is a really solid weapon. If you're really accurate with this gun will do a lot of damage. Just look at this. Look at that beauty. It sounds amazing too. It looks amazing too. Like, if you're going against a squad, and there's always that random squad just shooting at you off of the distance, it's just a terrible time, man. Charge rifle, it is really annoying but really effective. And if you need, also, if we have evil shields, if you need extra shields, the charge rifle will do good. What I'll do in competitive is I'll use the charge rifle, boost my shields up. I'll give it to the Gibby, and then I'll boost my own shield up, you know. Charge rifle is a go-to. It is one of the best weapons. I think this charge rifle is an A tier. Probably gonna piss a lot of people off. Probably gonna get a lot of hate. My only problem about the charge rifle is, I guess, the hip fire. Like, if you're fighting somebody while hip firing, you're basically fucked. Call it quits. Leave the game. You call it GG's, bro. You're gonna get fucked. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Sentinel's pretty dog water. Not gonna lie. Yes, it does have its fucking buff. It's buff with the shield cells, but honestly, I think it's pretty dog water. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Only even one. All right. Yes, it does have its buff. It does have its animation, but honestly, I don't really see people using Sentinels in competitive as well. Or, I mean, people use it in pubs, but the thing about that is, if I'm playing against you and I see you using a Sentinel, like, if I'm close range, I'm just gonna run at you and just try to beam you with my R9. Like, anybody who has a sniper, I will try to challenge as fast as possible. Look, like I said, like, snipers in this game, they don't one-shot in this game. Probably the only thing that one-shots is a Kraber. Like, you get a headshot, I mean, it's literally a two-shot kill in the head. But, like, once again, well, any other gun in Apex does the same thing. Honestly, Sentinel is I guess like, you know who picks up the Sentinel? Randoms pick up the Sentinel just because they came from Call of Duty. The only reason why the Sentinel, I guess, like people pick up the Sentinel is because they get a Call of Duty feel of a bolt action sniper. But to be fair, this gun is pretty fucking dog water. It is probably one of the worst snipers in the game. Just 3 hits, maybe 4 to get a kill. The only reason why people use it because it looks good, and I think I can't reload. It's just not a good weapon. Not gonna lie, me personally, I think this gun is an F tier. Alright, going from the snipers to energy weapons. Energy weapons is a pretty fun category just by the name of it, energy. I mean, who doesn't like energy, you know? It's such a weird concept. It's a good concept in video games. People love it, people hate it. But the L-Star, I think it's a pretty solid weapon. You're probably gonna find this weapon a lot of times in for drop, and it does wonders. My only problem is that it does have a charge rate when you burn it out, and you're not able to shoot after that charge rate. You gotta reload, and it's just a tough time. I guess you could also like burst it, but half the time I can't even find ammo with this gun. But this gun is pretty solid. I always try to reload for some reason, but I guess you don't have to reload it automatically. Yeah, it does it by itself. But this gun is actually a pretty solid weapon. If you fight somebody up close, cross spam is pretty accurate. Just the only problem is the overheating part. Sometimes I don't even know when to reload it, but I guess it's like the alternative, you know, like it could be good, but there's also better energy weapons, you know. But I get it, it's a submachine gun, showing some love. So I'll put this gun at a C tier. Just get so much hate with this. That's a really cool skin though. I think the Havoc's pretty dog water, not gonna lie. It used to be really good in season 3 and 4. I think 5 it got a nerf, but like I said, this is a battle royale. Like in a battle royale, you expect guns to kill you as fast as possible, but the fact that I need a fucking charge the fucking weapon is pretty dog water. Recoil's pretty solid, not gonna lie. This gun does do damage, but honestly, like, you're just at a disadvantage. Like, if you land on drop and you get a Havoc and the other person gets an R9 or an R301 and they just start, they're already one clipping you by the time you press the shooting button. Like, honestly guys, as much as I love Apex, I always try to avoid the Havoc. The Havoc's pretty dog water to me. Like I said, like if I need to find a hop up in order to have a good time or in order to get kills, I'm not gonna bother picking up the weapon. If a weapon's good, it doesn't need a hop up. It should be good by itself. I don't know why Apex added a charge weapon. I get it, it's pretty unique, but honestly, this gun's pretty dog water. Alright, so I'll give this gun a D rank. Devotion, I think back in the day in season 3 they had the charge time as the Havoc over here, but I think they increased the fire rate. So once you shoot it, it's off the bat, you know? Pretty solid weapon. I love it. It's literally just like the Spitfire, just with energy. I think it does more damage. If anything, it has more ammo as well. You could pick up more ammo if you have an extended energy mag. This will put fear among the enemies. Look at it, 48 bullets. There it is. You still have time to shoot more people. Just the only thing is straight speed. Devotion's pretty solid gun. I enjoy it. I don't really use it that much though in competitive, but it will beam people. I think I prefer the Spitfire as well. So I'll give this gun a B tier. The Volt SMG, pretty solid weapon. I have a theory that this gun gives you automatic criticals because sometimes you'll be shooting people and they'll just give you like yellow criticals out of nowhere. I had my ifs, ands, and buts with this gun when it first came out because I had 19 bullets and I thought that was pretty dog water. But once I found out that you could literally one clip somebody, it's pretty good. The only problem is that if you miss like the wingman, if you miss 1 or 2 bullets, you're basically kind of fucking yourself, putting yourself at a disadvantage. But with extended mags, it's really good. It does have a good fire rate. It does. I think it damages players like far better than the R9. Just that I avoid this gun mainly because it has 19 bullets, has low ammo. Also, I could never find energy ammo. People always like use light ammo and heavy ammo. So the Volt is a pretty good gun. I love the gun. My only problem is I can never find ammo for it or the right attachments for it. But I know this is a solid gun, so I'll give this gun an A tier. Or we'll go on a roll. So Kraber, I don't even have to tell you guys. Like I said, this is a bolt action sniper rifle. It also mimics. It also gets that Call of Duty feel, you know. Yeah, let's see. Take this out. You get this headshot. Wow, a sniper that actually one-shots a person. Let's fucking go. It's fucking Call of Duty up in here. I don't even gotta tell you guys, fucking Kraber is a 10 out of 10 weapon. You hit your shots, you're gonna have a fun time. People who use Krabers, they fear you. If you're in a lobby and you see somebody gets Kraber, you're like, yep, I ain't peeking that motherfucker. We all know that, dude. So yep, this Kraber automatic S tier. I think honestly, Prowler is actually a pretty good weapon, not gonna lie. I've always did love the Prowler. The Prowler was really good in season 5 and season 6. Probably all the seasons, mainly because of the hop up. But honestly, without the fully auto and the burst, this thing will murder and shred people in the game. Prowler is really good gun. We all miss the Prowler. I know I miss the Prowler. I honestly don't really see any flaws. I mean, yes, it's a good weapon to like crouch spam. Also, I mean, it's a really good burst. It's literally like a mini hemlock and a mini R9. It's literally just a budget R9 as well, probably even better. This gun R9 and probably have done me wonders in casual lobbies. I had so much fun with this. So obviously this is why it's an S tier rank already. Peacekeeper, I forgot I had this skin. Peacekeeper, you already know the vibes. What is it? I forgot what this is, but choke, whatever this is, hammer point, choke hold, I don't know. You guys know the vibe. Take it off, like ACU likes it. 2-shot, headshot, it's over. You're having a fun time. Massive, have you even tried out? Would you guys prefer the Massive or the Peacekeeper? I don't know. Peacekeeper and Massive, they go at it, you know. I'm pretty sure they added more effects to this gun, but obviously, who doesn't love the Peacekeeper? If you don't love the Peacekeeper, you're on crack. I'm sorry. This automatic S tier. My baby, my 13 baby, my Mastiff, 13 years old, because people usually get 13s, but I love the Mastiff. The Mastiff is amazing. It is literally like I guess the budget Peacekeeper. So far, many people go at it. They say Mastiff is better, Peacekeeper better, but I personally love both of them. Look at that, my baby. You know the vibes. You know the vibes. So, Mastiff, I think it's pretty good gun. Two-shot headshot. I mean, if you use the Mastiff, it's gonna be a 3-shot. If you land all your body shots, it's gonna be a 3-shot. Sometimes off in the distance, it does get kind of hard. It could be kind of inconsistent as well. I guess my only problem is that if the Mastiff needed a buff, it will probably be faster, I guess. Fire rates, and that'll be it. But I think it's a pretty solid weapon. The recoil does kind of seem pretty bad, but if a good player uses it, you're gonna get beaten with it. Mastiff, I think Mastiff should be up there. It has to be up there with the S rank. EVA 8, honestly, it's pretty underrated. I love the EVA 8. Like, EVA 8 is pretty good, pretty solid weapon. It could be it's literally a 3-shot, but with more bullets. Like, the only problem is the fire rate. Of course, you always have the double tap. I think it's a double tap. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so basically, we don't have it. I guess we don't have it this season. Kind of makes sense. But EVA 8 in general, just a solid weapon. If you're up close, it's a 3-shot. If you're off in the distance, it's a 4-shot. It's honestly a solid weapon. I think the EVA 8 should be an A tier. To the Mozambique, what can I say? Unstoppable weapon. If you have the Mozambique, you just call it quits. This gun is probably one of the best guns in the game. 4-shot headshot. I mean, you only got 4 bullets. That's all you need, baby girl. This gun is probably one of the most dangerous weapons in the game. If you find somebody with a Mozambique, get ready to run away because you are not going to win that fight. Okay? Mozambique automatic S tier, above all ranks. Probably one of the best guns ever. 10 out of 10 gun. Alright, it's been Motion. Take care, guys.